Pretty girl, you know exactly what you mean. No, exactly what you're looking for. Oh yeah, what is it? Get it. So you joined the live? No. André. Mhm. Ven para que le eches limón a tus tacos de pollo. Lo saqué. If you were mine, you would be the only one to see me cry. If you were mine, you'll be the only one to fall, to watch me, no, see me fall. Chat. Destroying the world that, destroying a world that doesn't listen. What are we on nowadays? Honestly, chat. Like, today we're trying to keep it simple, kind of low key on the low vibe for well. You gotta throw up the threes. You gotta throw up the fours. You just gotta throw up everything, you know? One time out.
Reflect it back. Which way is left? That way, which means this way is right.
The darkest start.
Thank my Asbantium level patron for our supporters. Thank you for supporting the channel. The Doctor,
To
enigmatic traveller in time and space we love so very much. The character is beloved for their charm, knowledge, and electricity that make them
come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'll be right back, chat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Welcome back. Welcome back. What? Not worry. See, boys, we're just back. We got some food, okay? Should we watch something while we chat? If you were mine. Damn, it's just sliding down my screen like that. Yo, what the heck was that?
It's like, you was created director Raven. This is what you know, fake. And then I'm over here drawing and all that. We got opticals, very intelligent, little elegant, serious look. Yeah. Look at this. Your little Caesar's 416, perfect for sharing. Sharing? I'm right here. No, I said sharing. Sharing? We're over here. Run, Avery is the last line in a book that Avery did not write. A few months ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the Monk uploaded a video titled Weird Book I Did Not Write, where he discovers a mine in his Minecraft world that he claims he never built. Inside the mine is a chest with a book, with various ramblings and a message at the end addressed to him. But if not Avery, then who wrote this book? And how did it get into Avery's world? Well, just recently, Avery uploaded again a 15-hour video trying to find out why this book exists, why was he
Who
warned,
would do that? Yeah.
and what is behind these gates. You see, also just a few months ago, a Google Drive folder was discovered containing footage of a player named Durlord 3 exploring this exact same world. He digs into the wall of the mine and finds a cave full of structures that should be impossible to find in any normal Minecraft world. Except, he also claims that he didn't build any of this and just discovered this world on his computer. But when he finally reaches the end of the cave, Durlord 3 sees something behind these gates. Something that he censored and that drove him into running for his life and leaving this one last message to Avery before completely disappearing from the face of the internet. Since then, we know Avery found Durlord's laptop in a storage locker and has been using it as his daily computer, only recently discovering this cave and the book addressed to him. But what happened to Durlord 3 after he recorded this footage? How did he know who Avery was if Avery doesn't seem to know him? And why did he warn Avery to run away? What did Durlord see behind the gates?
Hey guys, so as you probably know, there was a video about my world, which I saw. I don't know who this Durlord 3 guy is, but if he left me this message, I feel like I owe it to him to at least figure out what happened.
Creative.
As far as I can tell,
That's smart. Creative, yeah. Yeah, what the heck?
As Avery explores the cave, there's no evidence of what could have happened to Durlord 3, no messages he's left behind. But finally, Avery reaches a crossroads in a tunnel, and despite the book's warnings, he turns left. Right.
Nah.
Just kidding, just kidding.
Yo, Chad, can you guys see the TV behind me? Can you guys?
And there are the gates.
Like, what's that?
It's just a block of gold.
Huh.
Is that it? It's just a gold block.
Turn on the lights,
It's
bro.
not really that crazy.
Even Avery seems a little disappointed. It looks like we've hit a dead end. There is not a single cut in this footage, from when Avery goes behind the gates to when he finds himself in this place. The footage doesn't cut once, and somehow he's here. Apparently, he also got changed into survival mode.
can't change back. Whatever this is, it
Damn,
shouldn't be
son.
possible in any normal Minecraft world, but it might bring us one step closer to finding out what happened to Durlord 3. If he also went through these gates and ended up here before he disappeared, then there might be some clues as to what happened to him. And Avery used to agree in person would be here, he turned into another gate.
I marked them. Smart. His queen is smart. Yeah.
This is the last time I'll say this, but it should not be possible for any of this to happen in a normal Minecraft world. How and who built this is completely beyond me, but Avery keeps going, following the bridges through these giant mountains.
Whoa. Listen, I just got the buttoning app in base 44. God, Spina just built an app.
Impossible. Yeah, can't cloud. Interesting.
It's not over yet. As Avery keeps going from mountain to mountain, more and more disappear all around him. Every second counts, and if Avery isn't fast enough, he'll fall right into the void.
What happens if he does? Yeah. What's rendering for this voice?
As Avery heads over to this massive tree, I want to mention something you might have noticed. Some of the blocks on the mountains didn't look. In fact, if we take a look back at Durlord 3's footage and inventory before he vanished, all of the blocks we can see on the mountains line up with blocks that he had in his inventory. That likely means that Durlord 3 was here, and we now have a concrete trail of breadcrumbs to follow and find him. Small specks of moss that must have been placed by hand. Someone was definitely here. And after reaching the bottom, Avery heads into yet another gate. And he's back. Except now he's one row of doors closer to the end of the hall, one row closer to Durlord 3. Whatever this place is, disregarding who even made it, Durlord 3 is almost definitely somewhere here. Behind one of these gates is the answer to what happened to Durlord and the truth of what this place is. All Avery has to do is keep looking.
There was a trail of blocks, so hopefully following them should lead me to Durlord. Shouldn't be too hard.
Bruh.
Blocks. Earn Roblox digital gift cards with Microsoft Rewards.
Huh.
Gone. That doesn't just happen normally, and it can only mean one thing. Something is here.
You're going to.
Avery exits a little rattled, rightfully so, but once again he's another row of doors closer to the end, another row closer to Durlord 3. It was brief, but you caught sight of a which again likely means that someone was here before Avery. Someone like Durlord. It might be creepy, but we're on the right track. We just have to.
No, 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 no. Did you catch that?
finds himself in a desert with no clear indication of where to go from here. In the distance, we can see various ruins, structures that are far too big to have been built by any passing player. Whatever they are, they've been here for a while. Somewhere out there, there has to be an exit gate that'll get us closer to Durlor. And, without any direction, Avery heads off, blind, into the night. Ruin after ruin after ruin. The scenery doesn't seem to change no matter where he goes. The dunes are endless in every direction. An obelisk.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's this giant open universe where you can do whatever you want.
Avery gets closer, we can see that it has some strange symbols carved into the base. Avery pauses, as if trying to decipher the code, and the footage stalls.
Huh? Code.
But quickly, Avery opens chat as if he realized something.
Oh, I was speaking enchanting table.
Yeah, maybe I gave him a little too much credit. Avery decides he can't solve these runes and turns away, but quickly spots a crafting table in the distance, another sign that, again, someone was here. And over the hill, even further, and once more finds himself closer to the end of the hall. I'm trying to understand how this having this massive tunnel in the first place, but okay, sure, let's accept that. From there, Avery entered the same gate we saw Durlord 3 look behind in the original, ended up somewhere completely different. A massive hall of doors. Each door seems to connect to a different world, and scattered around these worlds are blocks that we know Durlord 3 had in his inventory. Breadcrumbs that tell us we're on the right track in finding out what happened to him, but there's still 14 hours left of Avery's footage, so
Yep. Yo, isn't it smart to go back where you came from? Come on.
Avery goes from house to house, exploring this seemingly much more tranquil world, obvious exit, and as a result, Avery doesn't know what to do. He's kind of just here. The only thing he can do is go from house to house and try to find any clue about where the exit Everywhere he looks, it's just dead end. Maybe this is the way out. But once again, there's no pattern.
Coordinates.
And Avery gives up.
Those are chords. Yo.
Dorito. Yeah.
Fine, thin hair. That is full potential. New OGX Pro Growth Plus Peptide. Clear your scalp for growth and reinforce roots. For hair that feels thicker and
Okay, I'm done with this. Where are you? I know you're here. I said where
Bruh. He's not an answer you king.
where are you?
Man, he's a lone wolf.
Look at me. I am here. You were so eager to find me earlier. Come at me.
Get that. Yeah,
Come to me right now. I'll leave.
You need me. I saw your phone and get your bag, bro. Yo, what am I on? What is this Twinkle Winkle on, bro? There, pretty girl. You know exactly what I wanted. I know when you are up. So high. Say it first. Play a song, that song. Join the live chat. If you were mine. If you were mine. Why is he smiling? Chat. What? Stuff. Huh.
Halt! Jewish citizens!
Everyone remain calm.
Disarm yourselves and leave your bags. You're carrying ours now.
Under Roman law, a soldier can force a Jew to carry his things.
At random.
There is a legal limit, a maximum of 1 mile and no further.
Quiet.
What must it be like? Walking around all day with no metal weighing your head down? Ever have helmet hair? I think I'm not made of straw, Matthew.
What am I saying, man? What am I saying?
Nice hats.
Of course. We both know that is not true. Thank you for your concern, Judas.
That was so murderously angry that doing this to him.
I've done this plenty. It doesn't get any easier the next time.
Which one of you does this belong to?
What? Yo, what?
We said to submit, so we submit.
The painful irony of some of his teaching.
You know what the holy men who performed the circumcision say?
What?
Shit funny, bro?
The sign is the mile marker. In your entire lives, I bet you've never been so grateful for the enshrined Roman law.
We know this has been an honor for all of you.
Not.
Stop here!
Oh yes. Oh yes, yes, yes. Oh yes, 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 yes. Oh yes, yes, yes.
The destination is that outpost a mile ahead, yes? It is, but we're only permitted 1 mile. By coercion. There's no law against citizens assisting you the rest of the way of their own volition.
Oh my goodness.
Come, my friends. But if anyone says anything, say that we offered.
This is a moment of testing in faith, you know? That's the moment where he's just testing the faith right here, right now. Okay, 2 miles.
Rabbi, what are we doing? Why would we just help Romans?
Judas, where did we meet?
At a sermon on the Chorazin plain.
Good. Whenever you are troubled, think back on my message.
Moments. So there's no confusion at the outpost.
If you like.
I'll take it.
I've got it.
Hey, if anyone forces you to go 1 mile,
Go with him too.
That's deep. No, but you don't know how deep.
Hello, my chickens. Welcome back to Ryan 3000, where I play Minecraft every day of 2026. Today is Easter. Happy Easter. Very happy day indeed. Obviously, this is a big deal for Christians everywhere. Today's a very celebratory day. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my testimony, which basically is the story of how I came to believe in God. And so if that's not something you're interested in watching, feel free to tune in tomorrow, back to our regularly scheduled programming. But I feel like this is something I've wanted to talk about, at least in some capacity, for a long time. And I was like, wait, I could do that on Ryan 3000. Because part of me, too, I'm just going to be chopping wood, by the way, because I can't be doing anything that intense while trying to talk about this, because you guys know how distracted I get. Yeah, I think it's one of those weird things where it's almost like you meet someone at an event, and then you forget their name, and it's almost been too long, where you've been enjoying your conversation with them. It's been too long to be like, what was your name again? That's how I feel about like talking about my journey to Christ on my main channel anyway. I'm not like against talking about Christianity by any means on my channel, but I think the biggest thing's like it's really hard in the midst of, I'm crossing America on the longest bus ride to talk about this, my whole testimony, my whole story of how I came to believe in Christ. So this is perfect for me. This is good. Let's see. So first,
That's incredible, man. Hold up, you gotta speed this up.
so first of all, and that song was all about like God was here. He was preserving you. He was there. And that was like several months prior. But the point is I come home, she's obviously stoked. I go to church that Sunday with her, and there's this song that they're playing. It's called Another in the Fire. Normal life. I was making videos. I was still doing the same thing I'd done that led me to emptiness.
Testimony right here,
I was
boys.
just searching for something else. And yeah, I would say about 4 months in, I went to LA. I forgot why. I think there was some event going on, and I met up with this guy for brunch. And I was just telling him everything I'm going through. Like, dude, you gotta hear this. Have you ever gone through something like this? And this guy, he told me that he was Christian, and he's like, man, this is super weird. I've never do this for anyone, but is it okay if we just pray together right now? And I was like, yeah, sure, let's do it. And basically, I pray with him, and he asked me, do you want to give your life to Christ? Like, it seems like you are interested in this guy. It seems like you have a good understanding of this idea of him coming down and sacrificing his life for you. Do you want to follow Christ? And I said, yeah.
Ups in the chat, boys.
Told myself I wouldn't cry. And it's amazing because I don't know when I'm going to cry. I don't know why that just made me cry. But I look back on that moment so fondly because it's like, I didn't have all the answers. I didn't have all the information I possibly could have wanted. But this is one of my favorite Bible verses here. Jesus asks Peter, who do you say that I am? That is the most important question in the world. Who do you
Wait,
say that Jesus
he
is?
said to them, but who?
'Cause
He said to
who do
them,
you say that Jesus
but who
is?
do you say that I
Important
am?
question in the world.
Simon Peter
Who
replied.
do you say that Jesus is?
Simon Peter replied,
Question in the world.
You are the
Who do
Christ,
you
the
say that
Son of
Jesus
the
is?
living God.
Because I'm on my full screen. I'm too uncomfortable for that. To be honest, most of my life I would have said, oh, he's a good teacher. He's a good guy. From authors that I don't even know what they look like. I don't know what their like life experience is, but I'm taking their advice. The point is, and learn and try to understand what he's saying in the Gospels, which is basically just the accounts of his life in his word for word teachings. He only gets better, more beautiful, more amazing. And so I tell this guy, I'm like, yeah, I want to give my life to Christ. So we just pray in an alleyway in LA. And I come home to Haley and I tell her the news and she can't believe it. We always had these conversations, me and Haley. And I remember one time I told Haley mid-conversation, mid-debate, yeah, I don't think I'll die an unbeliever. And she was like, oh, what the heck? I was like, what? She starts crying and she's like, I felt like I was praying for you and I just felt like I heard you would say that. Like, I just felt like you were going to tell me one day that you're not going to die an unbeliever or a non-believer. And I was like, oh, cool. And then that was like several months prior. But the point is, I come home. She's obviously stoked. I go to church that Sunday with her. And there's this song that they're playing. It's called Another in the Fire. And it's about the story from, I think it's in the book of Daniel. Again, like I said, I'm not the smartest in the world. I don't have every scripture memorized. But in Daniel, where these three men are thrown into a furnace because they're not willing to worship the king because they believe in God. And they're basically saying that we would rather perish in a furnace than to worship a God that isn't ours. And they throw them in. Somehow they're not perishing. Somehow they're not being burned. And there's a fourth figure in the fire with them, preserving them. And obviously we look back on that and we understand it's the person of Christ. It's God incarnate in the flesh, in the presence of them, keeping them safe, protecting them. And so that song is all about, like, think about all the times in your life where you felt like you were in a furnace alone, that you were being tossed, overwhelmed. You thought you were isolated. I mean, this is my childhood. I felt very alone. I felt very like my life was unfair. I felt like,
That's
I don't
always
say this
good,
lightly.
man.
There was a lot of times where I was super young, feeling very depressed, and like I didn't know if I wanted to live.
Who's Rusty Quarter?
And that song is all about God was here. He was preserving you. He was there. He did not let you go through that alone. And even Jesus, one of the things he says, he's like, "Oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, how often I would have gathered you under my wing like a mother hen." Like he wants us to come to him. He wants us to come to him for comfort, to rely on him, to depend on him, to allow him to preserve us. But so often we're unwilling, and that's how he ends that. He's like, "But you were unwilling." And so, all that to be said, man, I need to wrap it up. Let me turn this music down a little bit. Basically, that point on, I've been going to church every Sunday. I think church is incredible. I think going to a good church, being surrounded by community of people that are also just trying to figure it out under good, so helpful for me, because just reading it on your own, there's a lot of things that are going to go over your head unless you're like really good at studying. And I have a study Bible. Like, this is my Bible, and it has like text describing like what the context is for each book and even each chapter, and also describes like what certain things mean, and it's really helpful. So I feel like I've just been on a steady path of understanding the Bible more and more, and
that's always great, man. I say, get that stuff together so we can be together.
I'm about to turn my phone on and take a bite of food for the first time in 100 hours. The fast hasn't started yet, but
all of a sudden? Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm willing to make sacrifices. And I am accustomed to loss.
are things we will see. So, the meaning of your name. God be praised. Yes, with your hands. Will you praise God? Every day. Well, in that case, Judas, follow me. Thank you, Rabbi. I'm willing to make sacrifices. And I have. I am accustomed to loss.
Just
So
dudes.
yes.
What's that up, chat? I spent 4 hours looking at what's called tornadoes. Oh, no scary compilation chats. New one in 4 hours, chat. We must
Kids
watch
ages
this.
5 to 16 can now receive
Chat,
$1,000
how are you
thanks to
feeling
the
today?
Well, I need something from God, and like this preacher tells me that if I do this, 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 or this, then I'll get what I want. What requirements do I have
Yeah.
to meet so that God is like, his hand is forced?
She got hit on the head and fell backwards.
Yeah.
And they're like, "You're healed!" And she was healed. I bring that up because we see these guys on TV and they're doing these crazy things. Is it all just a show? Just so that you'll send it money? And then I actually met somebody.
So yeah, while we're arguing against like a prosperity preacher or something, I don't want to be like, miracles don't happen like that. It's like, well, wait a minute. Like, how do miracles happen? Hey, everybody, welcome to the Magnify.
Sam, from the United States, claims a ghost has been following him for months. In the
I don't
actual
like this
room,
guy. We're
it
leaving
does not
him.
seem to be lit the same way at all. Sam, from the United
Veronica.
Alright, let's do something different this time.
I'll be your
Veronica asked.
Oh, you're bugging with that, yo. I don't like this guy. It's
Every other class had all their kids. But Mrs. Gandy's room was totally empty. Every other class had all their kids.
oh.
Have you heard this song before?
How do I meet the strangest men? They always
I want to open chat. Yeah. What the heck? Yeah. What the? Why is it like that?
The following video comes from Jay Barari, who captured.
All right, bro. Hold up. I'm turning this. I'm turning the lights, boys. Yo, yo, what the heck was that, yo? My window was open. Yeah. All right, chat. All right, chat. Yo, chat.
It's called True Gas Station Horror Story.
Yoinkers. Yeah. What are we gonna watch, chat? Alright, hold on. No, it's just disturbing. Yeah, stop. Stop. Boogie Twin. Yo, chat. Who feels disturbed by this? Who even is in chat, you guys? No.
Have you heard this song before?
Why do they look like us?
Every other
I'm not even gonna hold you. Alright, that's the most disturbing one. Probably. Run, Scoobs. Run, Scoobs. What the heck was it? Yeah. Any horror movie with your best friend? I'm not gonna hold you. That's scary. I don't like that character.
Bucksgrave Road. Friends David and Del.
Right now, I'm in the.
What is this, Buzzy? It's breeding season for this soap and daughter so we can make some bath babies. Oh no, Buzzy, what you doing?
What the heck, yo? I'm dead. No. I'm looking scared right now, but alright. I know which one to pick, chat. Don't worry. I know exactly which one to pick.
It's like fruity, marshmallowy, sour candy. This is how sour was meant to be!
16 grams of protein? What the puff?
What the puff? Try new Built Sour Puff.
Baffled by something else in this video. Somehow, the door opens on its own right when Jeanette.
You know what?
On March 2nd of 2025, a woman named Jeanette moves into a new apartment, unaware that she would film something very unsettling while moving in. Ever since getting the keys to the place, she's been documenting her entire moving in process.
Chat, how do we feel
but
about
then one
this?
day, while making a video, she records this.
Remember the friends? No, no, I don't remember. I don't remember. Please get out. Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment.
A man who she
Frick
doesn't
was
know
that,
suddenly
yo?
appears in her apartment. He most likely walked in after seeing the door was unlocked. Now, while it's unsure if they caught him, viewers are completely baffled by something else in this video.
What the frick?
Somehow,
Yo.
the door opens on its own right when Jeanette is heading towards it.
Yeah, I was about to
In the
say
heat
that.
of the moment, she didn't realize this until.
I have no idea what happened. All I know is whatever
Yo,
happened,
what the
and
freak?
I'm grateful to whatever opened this door, because if this didn't open, I don't know, some things probably.
So it could have been something.
Now, thankfully, Jeanette makes it out safely and immediately gets help. But despite this terrifying encounter, nothing would prepare her for what occurred only a few nights later. As she writes, "I have no words to explain this." While trying to record a cute video with her cat, this happens.
Huge. Alright. Lock yourself. Yo, what the frick? What is she? Dang, where's the cat, bro? Yo, what the frick was that, yo? I'm sorry, Dean. It's already in your room. Why are you? Yo. For real? For real? Pepper spray? Pepper spray. Pepper spray. What is pepper spray gonna do to a ghost? What is pepper spray gonna do to a ghost? Lifts up, yeah. I saw that. Wait, what?
As it seems, the intruder wasn't the only presence inside her apartment. On her bed, this happens. An indentation begins to form, as if someone had gone on the mattress. But then another imprint begins to emerge, causing from here.
That's
you can
calm.
barely see the indents, but looking closely, either a black speck or something like it appears on the bed. Terrified by this, and more so by the person outside her door, she calls the police and spends the night at her neighbor's. And yes, her cat also came along. Now, while police did find the intruder who ran away, they have no
actually?
explanation for what occurred in this video. However, this
I think
wouldn't be
that
the
was
first
her
time that something like this has happened.
Maybe.
It was right there between the green.
No.
Tell me how I saw someone.
Given both incidents, the question is bad. Just what is going on with
I'll bring out
tonight's
my
place?
mistake.
And why is it that something
Yo.
unusual takes place during a break-in?
I'll bring this one
She
out.
continues to share videos of removing in
See it?
Journey.
Chad, did
but
we see that?
thankfully, no new intrusions have
Did we
occurred
see
since
Did you see
then.
my mistake?
As always,
The
let me
handle?
know your thoughts on this one.
These are battering that boy. You know. Is true?
In the following video, a young girl is playing a game by herself when something happens that scares the living daylights out of her.
Lock it, lock it, lock it.
The sky is blue,
Voice.
and I see you.
Although nothing is seen,
I don't see you,
she
bro. What's
swears
up?
that she saw a face inside her bedroom. Apparently, this is what happens when you play the game that she was playing. It's called The Sky is Blue, and the objective of the game is to record
Why
a
would you
floating face on
play
camera.
that by yourself?
Now, seeing how scared and shaken up
Yo.
she was, her parents deemed it necessary to ban her from playing the game inside the house. But
Sad
despite
feelings.
this rule, she continues to play
Tell
the
me
game.
parents, bro. They'll be in the chat, boy.
And I see you.
Although having broken this rule, she wouldn't be the only one in her family to break it. Her older sister Vicky wanted to see what it was that freaked out her little sister when she played this
I
game.
guess you're bugging.
So she plays it with her.
What do? You go, the sky is blue, move down and say, and I see you. And you want to look for a baby's face.
Huh?
The sky is blue, and I see you. That's not how you do it. You have to point up at the ceiling and...
That's what I did.
And slowly go down.
Why do I have to do it slowly?
Because that's how it goes.
I'm sorry, getting your cuss.
The sky is blue.
Like before,
Nice.
nothing appears. But one night, when Vicky decides to play the game with every room inside the house, since no one else was home, this happens.
The sky is blue.
No one
and
else?
I see you.
I would carry my baton on me, always. Interesting, chat.
Whoa. What's that? It's a budgeting app in Base 44. Guys, you need to just.
Don't chat me personally. Did I catch it? I did not catch it. Yeah.
Talking again, code. Interesting. Can it
She made an app?
The sky is blue,
And
I
no.
see you.
I only see the Lord, man. You're bugging. I would not do that in a dark room, chat.
The sky
She's
is
doing it in
blue,
every room, bro.
I see you. The sky is blue, and I see you.
Nah, bro, you're bugging with that. You're bugging, chat.
The sky is blue.
Who's in chat right now, you guys?
You.
Vicky was completely shaken up by what occurred inside her bedroom. Her chandelier had somehow detached itself from the ceiling. This didn't make any sense to her, considering that the chandelier was securely mounted. The only way that it could have fallen, as she believes, was if the weight had brought it down. But even then, the fact that it happened right when she was playing this game is what freaks her out.
What's that, yo?
For those of you asking, this is
Personally, I go.
that game? Absolutely not.
Whether a coincidence or not, the sudden falling of the
How
black
would it
fixture
fall
had sent her running in a
without?
panic frenzy.
It's the law of
It's no
inertia,
wonder
bro.
why Vicky hasn't played the game since then.
Yeah,
Now, we
inertia.
isn't sure if playing the game had anything to do with what occurred, but until more people share their experience playing the game, this footage will continue to remain unexplained.
If you were mine.
In the following video, Diana Sudi and her brother are freaking out after seeing many police cars pulling up to their backyard.
Huh? Hold on. Yeah.
There's
The
another
channel.
one. Oh, you're right. What the hell?
Hold on. What the frick, yo? Hold up, chat. What the frick was that, yo?
Here.
Something about it must be worth examining because, as it seems, a lot of cops are going inside. According to Diana, the trailer belongs to her father and he's been renting it out to someone.
What?
However, the person living inside has not left the trailer for more than a week, which is why the police are here. They're conducting a welfare check to see if the man inside is okay, but upon checking, they discovered something rather unfortunate.
He died?
He's not coming out. They're doing a check.
The man had passed away. Now, it's worth mentioning that during this recording, Diana and her brother didn't know the man had passed. They were just recording all the commotion that was going on in their backyard. Watch closely.
Go to Thomas, please. So wait, you said the light wasn't off?
Yeah, exactly. And I knew something was going on. Oh, that's a lot of cops.
Holy shit, what the hell? Are they calling something in? I'm going back over. What was Tom doing?
Is there like an app you can check or something to figure
Interesting.
Neither Diana nor her brother had noticed the small figure. They don't recall ever seeing the silhouette from the recording, which makes them think that it was never there to begin with. However, the video shows otherwise. Something was actually there, but for some reason, they couldn't see it in person. But of course, the strangest part about this is the figure itself. At some point, the figure disappears behind a policeman.
Oh, that's tough. Yo!
To Diana, this might explain why the silhouette was completely elusive to them. Now, while this whole incident creeps her out, it doesn't compare to what happens when she and her father decide to go inside the trailer a few days after this occurrence. But Diana regrets helping him because, while checking it out, this happens.
Yo, what the frick is happening, chat? What the bozos?
EVE Online is a vast universe, alive with the unrelenting activity and combined history of its players. Pursuing lives of adventure, warfare, and prosperity, they share this existence in the biggest single shard, free to play.
Hey.
Get ready. Could be you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Oh my god. Jeez. Oh my god. What was that?
A damn
A
crow.
lifeless crow suddenly falls out from an open cabinet, scaring the
I don't
living
think that's
daylights out of
good, bro.
Diana. Although not sure how it just suddenly fell out, she has no words for what she finds while being inside the trailer. What she uncovers has left her beyond spooked. Watch.
Whoa. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, Jesus. Wait, did this guy have a kid? What is this?
Yeah, this kid died too, like, I don't know, before. A long time ago.
While it may seem like nothing significant, these handprints are the reason why Diana hasn't been able to come back to this trailer. It didn't immediately click for her, but after going home and watching this video, she quickly sent it to her brother, who then told her exactly what she was thinking. While looking back at the video she took days before, she couldn't help but notice the size of the figure. Its stature is similar to that of a child's. Could it be, as Diana thinks, that the figure may have been the spirit of the man's child? Given what occurred on this night, she feels that its appearance was unlikely to be a coincidence.
What is this?
Yeah, this kid's not as cute as I found him before. A long time ago.
As with all videos, I'll let you be the judge on whether or not something paranormal was captured. But for now, this video remains a mystery. Now, this next video was submitted to me by Rachel K., who works at a retirement home where something very strange was recently caught on camera. The story goes that a few days ago, a cleaning crew was sent to clean the second floor of this building. They were sent there to clean up the rooms, but most importantly, a pile of cat litter that a child had accidentally dropped while visiting their grandma. So as requested, they cleaned up the second floor. But right when they were halfway done cleaning up, this happens.
Yeah, there's vegetarian. Vegan would be like, no cheese.
Oh, that's disgusting. Or the vegan cheese.
Or the vegan cheese. That would be.
I'm not the only one that heard that.
Well, there was this one time when I was in this hallway and
Out of nowhere, what looks like footprints suddenly appear on the carpet. No other footprints appear anywhere else, except here. This is interesting, considering the color of the prints. They look quite similar to the coloration of the cat litter. Seeing how close it is to the cat sand, it doesn't seem far-fetched to think that a pair of feet had set foot on the powdery substance. But the question is though, just how exactly did a pair of footprints appear without there being someone present? Earlier, the group had heard a strange noise from down the hall. Then moments later, they rush out in a panic frenzy after hearing a loud noise. Rachel K., the person who sent me this, thinks that the noise had some connection to the footprints. After all, the second floor of this retirement home is thought to be haunted. Whether or not this explains the footprints remains inconclusive, but as with most videos, you be the judge. How exactly did the footprints manifest on the carpet? If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
Better buckle up. Things are moving. Moving fast at Legoland New York this year, like the brand new Lego Ferrari Build-In Race. Join the fun this spring at Legoland New York Resort.
Welcome to the Phoenix Boston!
I think about how many people.
Now, the following video comes from a brother and sister known as Josh and Crystal, who were staying over at a hotel where apparently something happened that neither of them could put into words. It goes without saying, but what happened on this day inside their hotel room continues to keep them up at night.
It's okay. I can see you. Come to me. Are you a little boy?
Are you a little boy?
It's okay.
What are you talking about right now, chat?
Come here. It's okay.
That Crystal thinks the shadow is that of a little boy. Even though nothing about it immediately yells it's a small child, past experiences with the paranormal have led her to believe that this was the spirit of a kid. Viewers, however, couldn't see why she would think this, but after looking closely and noticing a certain detail, they see it. This is what was caught.
What?
I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me, but it looks like it's going like back and forth. See movie? See movie? It's
Chat, what the flip is this? Yo, chat.
Come back. Come back.
Where?
No, you come back. Go straight. Look straight towards me. No. Turn towards me like you were earlier. Put your back towards me.
Needless to say, both siblings were utterly spooked. A full-body shadow figure.
What the frick was that, yo?
Out of the bathroom where Josh and Crystal were filming. What was thought to be outside was actually inside with them. The little boy, as they believe, was something beyond explanation. But they're not as spooked by this, considering that the hotel they were staying at is well known for having paranormal occurrences.
Really?
As they state, this wasn't the only unexplainable thing that happened to them while being there. In fact, they have more footage of other paranormal occurrences that took place at this hotel, which they plan to release real soon on their channel. So if you're interested, be sure to check out their page. But for now, I'll leave it to you to decide as to what exactly was caught on camera.
I'm not here to share the glory of the Piltram Empire. I'm here because I enjoy this.
Now this next video comes from Jordan Bowen, who was
Everybody's
talking.
talking.
Took this video.
Chat, who's in here? Who's in the chat? Who's in the chat?
Watching TV while sending Snapchats to her friends. This is something that she often does, especially when she doesn't have any company at home. Her apartment can sometimes feel creepy when no one else is around.
Not
So
for all though.
understandably, she talks to friends via Snapchat to feel less alone. But after sending some videos to them, a friend notices something strange in one of her snaps. The following is what she caught. without
Yoinkers.
noticing.
Wait, how does he do it? In your home alone? You're cucked.
As it
You're
seems,
cucked.
she wasn't alone, or at least not to her knowledge. Initially thinking she
You're
was just
cucked.
seeing things,
Yo.
she now sees that it wasn't just all in her head. Someone or something was actually inside her apartment. It's hard to see unless you look closely, but zooming in, you can see what looks like a shadowy mass making its way from one room to another. It happens quickly, but if you slow the footage, you can tell that something large is moving. As someone in the comments noted, whatever this is looks like it's hunched over while moving stealthily across the apartment. Whether a person or thing.
Can someone
it
type in
cannot
chat?
be
I'm mad
seen,
scared right
or at
now.
least it seems like that.
Like, for
While
real,
no
bro.
one else is known about this footage, or if Jordan has caught anything else in her apartment, the video on its own is pretty creepy. So then, just who or what was seen inside Jordan's apartment? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
Winker Scoobs.
At around 5 a.m. on August 14 of 2015, a fire breaks out inside a school building. Many firemen arrive on the scene, while people who live near the school take out their phones to record the raging
Who's
inferno
in chat, you
before them.
guys? Who's in chat? Who's in chat? Give me a yo, that's
The school
crazy.
in question is known as Red Crow
Huh.
Community College, and apparently, on the same day the fire took place,
Shoot, my
something
bad,
strange
my
was
bad.
caught on camera. Now, some reports
My bad,
indicate that the fire was started by an arson, but this ambiguity is what makes the following video even creepier. The person who sent me this writes that the school used to be a boarding school for children of indigenous tribes. However, many of these
Indigenous?
kids lost their lives at school as a
Yeah.
result of disease outbreaks like measles and meningitis. For this reason, some believe the school grounds are haunted, which might explain what was captured according to them. The video's quality isn't exactly HD since it was taken many years ago, but the following is what was caught outside the school building during the fire.
Yo, what the heck, yo. What?
It now becomes clear as to why this person was already recording the spot. They had probably already seen the white figure appear before this video. Now at first glance, the pale shape looks like a stream of smoke, but then moments later, the white silhouette begins to move in such a way that makes it seem as though it's alive. Even weirder is that during this time, winds were picking up speed. So if this had been smoke from the fire inside the building, then naturally, it should have been carried away by the winds. But that doesn't happen. Instead, it slithers back into the
What if it
building
was
in a fluid-like
something?
motion, just like a snake. As it appears, it's
What if it
unknown
was
as to what exactly was
toilet
captured.
paper?
Although taken in 2015, this
Have we not thought
video
about
has
this?
yet to be explained.
Chat? Toilet paper?
Roblox. Earn Roblox digital gift card. With Microsoft Rewards. Sign up for Microsoft.
If you were mine.
Rewards and earn points for your everyday activity.
Now, this last video comes from a concerned mother who caught footage of something that took place inside her son's bedroom. It was recorded on a security camera on March 27 of 2025 when her son was taking a nap. She believes that what was captured had something to do with the recent renovations that she's been doing to her house. As she states, we must have disturbed something during renovations. The following is what was caught.
$1,000, bro. Nice. That's Belle. Oh my days. Why did he get yanked like that? She was like, get off the game, dude. Why is he not crying?
The mother of this
That's my
child
question.
is at a loss for words for what was captured in this footage. Her son was pulled off the bed. Although it isn't obvious as to what had tugged on her son's leg, it's evident that the cat had sensed or noticed something, because only moments after leaving, this happens. What happened here is no doubt pretty weird, but it's important to note that a certain detail has led viewers to question the footage itself. For one,
What is it?
it is strange how the child seems to move in a sped-up motion while the rest of the video plays normally. While it could be that this was just part of the paranormal occurrence, viewers aren't really sure what to think. However, the mother has provided a screen recording of the footage playing in real time from the Ring app itself, which completely rules out the possibility of this being edited.
Yeah.
If that's true, then this definitely makes what was captured pretty strange. Now, no further info or updates have been posted since then, but until then, let me know your thoughts on this one.
See, there's many monsters in this world.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Monsters
Also,
that
if you haven't already done so,
themselves.
please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell
Monsters
icon
that
so you don't miss any uploads in the future. Also, be sure to check out the official TikTok
And
account for this channel.
monsters that
That being
laugh.
said, until next time.
I despise the monsters that lie. I truly despise the monsters that lie. I love bugs, you know. Can I click here? I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna click here. Can I click? Thank you. What the frick? Come on, man. Come on. Minimize, come on. No, no. What the frick? I did not click anything wrong. What the heck? Yeah, but what the frick? Click again. Are you for right now, chat? Yo. If you Socrates. Hmm. Brachiosaurus. Body. Yeah. That's really the answer. Alright, wait. Can chat see this? No, that's crazy, chat. Yes, 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 yes. Should we
It's
watch
called
this, chat?
True Gas Station Horror Stories, and it was
Chat, should we
uploaded
watch
by
this?
Llama Arts. What's good? Now, this was sent to us by Kirk, who said, "Hey, this gave me shivers down my spine. How reality works. Hope you see this. Corey, I'm a really big fan, and welcome back to YouTube. I hope to see you post more. I'll always support." Everybody clap that up. New Llama Arts.
What the heck am I on, bro?
Interesting.
Hold up. I don't like that. That's weird. Come on, bro.
West Hobart Haunted House.
Alright, hold up. That's crazy.
Child.
Boys.
I gotta be behind you, bro. What is this?
No story to be scary.
Something interesting happens almost every time Pedri receives the ball. Sometimes he'll glide past 2 or 3 players in a way that almost doesn't look real, shifting his body just enough to escape pressure before quietly moving Barcelona 20 or 30 meters up the pitch.
I watched Pedro the other night, and I thought, wow, it's like Xavi in the
Welcome back to the.
It's called the Horn.
For Ghost Story to be
Loki, yeah. Loki, yeah. Loki. Yeah. Come out. Huh? Yeah. So can we pick a video? What the frick? Yo, if you guys saw what I just saw, it's really 204
or
people
whatever.
watched.
So like the Christian.
I only have one, man. The one viewer, thank you very much. I appreciate. Nah, man, this keeps me going, man. It's the that's crazy.
This is Base 44. This is a first look at the current industry-leading AI app builder. And you wouldn't believe the kind of apps that people are creating. Smart nutrition apps, inventory trackers, onboarding tools, you name it. And if the only thing stopping me from making the app is the idea, then why not build an app that gives me endless app ideas? So let's make it. Pro tip.
That's what what are you talking about? Come on, bro. He was calling David, that's Forster right there. And then he was calling Bill Trio. Oh, that's three Forster. He did Pikachu, but everybody knows Pikachu. Remember we called him Pikachu? Everybody.
Are you okay? I don't know. It still like feels really weird in here, but I only saw that like for a second. That's also the same direction that when you said that there were. Oh my God! It's Brendan. He's outside now. Thank God. Brendan? No, it's not.
Stop, Amanda. No, it's not.
No, he's. There's literally.
Wait, how'd your door just open?
No one's out there.
You're lying. How did her door just open?
I'm not.
Oh, your mom or something.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna text someone.
Tell them to come down here.
I literally live in the middle of nowhere. You guys saw my door open.
Yes, that was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Initially thinking that Brendan, her husband, was messing around with her, she proceeds to open the door. But like something out of a horror movie, she finds no one there. Something wasn't right after seeing her cat act strange. Eventually, she came to fully realize this after seeing no one outside her door. It's as though we sent this video, it remains a mystery as to what exactly happened that night. In this next video, a woman is recording her neighbor's house after noticing something very alarming. It appeared that something strange was going on inside her neighbor's garage. Now the reason as to why this was unusual was because the neighbor was out of town. They were on vacation, far from home. But strangely, the lights inside the garage had turned on. The woman who took this video was passing by when she noticed this. But as she continued to watch, something happened that chilled her to the core. Take a look.
Yeah, what the frick is this? Yeah. The baton. Interesting. The heck was that? Hold up. Eddie! Zoom in. Enhance. Clear the image. Slow-mo.
After watching closely to see
Why
what
is it
was going
peeking,
on,
bro?
this happens.
Yo,
The
it has
figure dashes
intelligence,
back
bro.
and forth in a seemingly frantic manner.
It has intelligence,
It does this
guys.
for more than a few seconds before suddenly
It has
stopping and
intelligence, bro.
looking out the garage window.
He
It's
went,
as if it was watching
hello
the
there.
woman who was filming this. If the woman's neighbor was away from home, then who or
She's
what
coach.
was this? As with most videos, this one,
Ah.
on December 2nd of 2021, at around 9 p.m., affiliates of a Christian were looking at live footage of something very peculiar that was happening outside their chapel. They were looking at the security camera's live feed to see if anyone appeared on camera, as it was just then that the intruder alarm had gone off. They knew that someone had to be there, given that the alarm system had never failed them. But minutes pass, and no one appears.
What?
They continue to watch. Look.
What was that? Alright, that was the door opening. Yo, what the frick walked outside? So, chat.
In utter
Question mark?
disbelief, the church members watch closely as
Question-
one of the
wait,
side doors opens on its own.
mark?
It opens ever so slowly and remains open, as if the door was being held. But strangest of all is what ensues. A strange, translucent figure passes through, entering inside the church. The door continues to remain open before immediately closing after the figure exits. The church personnel no doubt believe that something otherworldly had taken place. While there's no definitive answer on what was seen, They still believe that a spirit or something similar had paid them all a visit. In the following video, a large crowd of onlookers are standing on a bridge looking at something that's beneath them. The person recording this doesn't exactly show what's being seen by others, but
What's
based
happening?
on the facial expressions of those around him, one can assume that something pretty horrific is being witnessed. Now the man behind the camera commentates on what's being seen, but his voice trembles as he talks. It seems that something about the scene is deeply disturbing for him. After giving a vague and somewhat confusing description of this mysterious event, the video cuts to black. But fast forward to only a few weeks later, and surveillance footage of this mysterious incident is posted online, showing the reason as to why people had gathered on this bridge.
What happened?
Take a look.
Alright, bro. That was different. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. It's like outro music, you know? Alright, you guys. I'm going to bed right now. It's time for sleep. See you guys tomorrow.